All right, my name is Craig. For those of you who don't know me, I am an amateur runner and I'm also sober, coming up on 4 years. This year I've discovered running as one of my favorite tools to promote my mental health and just be overall healthier, both physically and mentally. My 40th birthday was in April and we went to the Grand Canyon and I was awed. I was just like, holy shit, this thing is huge and it's amazing. Not only that, but my friend had told me that he had a friend who did this run called the Rim to Rim to Rim. So essentially, you start at the south rim of the Grand Canyon, you go down, and then you go across to the north rim, and then you go all the way up, and then you come back and do the same. And it's a total of about 45 miles with about 10,000 feet of elevation. So ever since then, I've been on a mission to crush miles, and I've been so far pretty successful at it. And I started training in May. I ran about 700 miles by September, and then on September 10th I completed my first ever marathon. And it was a trail marathon. It had some good elevation there as well. And now I'm coming up against another run that I had scheduled for myself, which is another 25-mile run. And the reason why I'm doing it is this 25-mile run is out in Bandera, Texas, and it's called the Cactus Rose run. This one is supposed to be harder than the first marathon. And then after this run, my goal will be in September to push an ultra marathon, which is 31 miles. In December, I don't have anything booked, but I want to push even past the 31 miles because in February I have a 50-mile run booked and paid for, so I gotta show up and I gotta do it. So we are Tuesday, October 9th today, and I've been running up against some friggin' knee issues, and the 25-mile run is on Saturday, so I'm just a few days away. I have one more training run tomorrow, and then I'm going to take a few days of rest. You know, I've been thinking about it all day, and I think what I've come to the conclusion is if it starts hurting on Saturday, I'm just going to pull myself out. Just given that this is a stepping stone and such a much larger goal, I would prefer to pull myself out of this race and in the middle of it, if I have to, just to save my knee and go see a physical therapist, you know, and do the work on this knee that needs to be done so that I can continue pushing my goals to the 50-mile ultra marathon in February. I'll keep you all posted as the week goes on, and I'll take you all along for the 25-mile run. Hopefully it goes well, but if it doesn't, you'll still be with me and I'll share with you what goes on. So thanks. All right, it is Thursday, 2 days before my race. I did get my knee brace, so I'm gonna give this a try. I'm gonna go for a run. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna go, but I wanna test out, see how this works on my knee, so. All right, I am about 5 miles in. So far it feels pretty good. Last time I was running, my knee started hurting really badly about 5 miles. And I was on an 8-mile run, so I'm doing the same thing today. You know, I generally wouldn't do an 8.5, 9-mile run 2 days before a 25-mile run, but given where my knee's at, I think this is a good test to see if my knee will hold up. So far I can feel it. I can still feel the sting in my knee, but it's like, so far it feels like 75% less than what it was before, like really hurting. Now it's just really dull and manageable, so I'm gonna keep going. We'll see how I do. All right, we are about 7 miles in. So far, there were times where my knee definitely felt like it was gonna hurt a lot, but then the pain subsided. I adjusted the brace, so I think I should be okay. I hope.
If not, whatever, we'll just stop. But so far so good. Today's been a pretty nice run compared to the last one, so I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of it.
It's Friday, I'm packed, and it's time to head out to Bandera, Texas, because tomorrow morning I'm running 25 miles, so it's time to hit the road. Let's go. Alright, so we are on our way to Bandera, Texas. It's about an hour and a half drive. I decided to get an Airbnb there because it's it'll save me an hour and a half in the morning, not having to get up so early. But here's the kicker. I got an email saying that the park that Cactus Rose 25, or the Cactus Rose, all the events that were being held at the park were not being allowed there because of upcoming rain, so they had to change the destination completely last minute. So now I'm on my way to Bandera, Texas, to save me some time, but the new destination is now an hour and a half away from Bandera, Texas. So I couldn't cancel my Airbnb and get another Airbnb closer to the other place. So anyway, it sucks, but it is what it is. I'm still looking forward to the 25-mile run tomorrow, but yeah, pain in the butt. Anyway. Alright, we made it to Bandera. Welcome to my wild Airbnb. This is, yeah, I should spend more money on Airbnbs, but this is what I got. The beds are comfortable anyway. But I'm getting everything I need in order for tomorrow, so I'm just gonna go. I really wanted to mention this because this is from a company called Valor. It's just my running shirt for tomorrow. It says athlete, but this company is really cool. I was chatting with the owner through Instagram, and I wanted to support them because the entire brand is inspired through recovery. Every item that you purchase, they donate an item to a shelter as well. So I really felt like I wanted to support them, and because I know the owner does a lot for people in recovery. I bought 2 running shirts from him, but he was kind enough to add an extra. So go check them out. They're called Valor Fitness Clothing. You can go to their website or check out their Instagram. It's really cool stuff, but be sure you do that. Good morning, y'all. It is Saturday. It's race day. We got an hour and a half drive. It's 5:30. So I think it's go time. Let's go. All right, we made it to the Cactus Rose. Less than a mile in, and this is pretty nice already. Wow. Oh man, making some elevation pretty quick. You can see down there, that's where we started. That's beautiful up here. Alright, looks like I'm coming up to the end of loop 1. Seemed kind of fast. I don't know if it's a total of 5 miles or not. Oh well, so far it's been really nice. My knee's holding up, but 20 more to go. We are fueled up, good for loop number 2. Alright, I think I'm like 7 or 8 miles in, I'm not sure. My GPS is not working perfectly, but I got to this magical location. It's not fun terrain. It's pretty nice view. Time to climb. Where you walk. All right. So the best part about these runs is that people are often in the woods alone, and people are by themselves running in the woods. They don't think anyone's around. Running long distances sometimes gets your stomach turns. And you get a lot of gas,
once in a while you'll creep up on people and you just let these big honker rippers go. It's hilarious. I call it turbo. So looks like aid station number 2, which is called the windmill. It's been quite the climb. All right, fueled up for loop 3. Here we go. Such a beautiful trail turned treacherous in loop 3. Thankfully, the company that I run with, Tejas Trails in Texas here, they do such a great job at marking these trails on where to run, because otherwise it's impossible. They got these things right here all along the trail. Makes it super helpful. Coming up to the end of loop 3. 2 more to go. There's the windmill. Alright, we're starting loop 4. My knees really started to kick in right now. Hopefully I can make it through, but I don't know. It was hurting quite a bit at the end of loop 3, so hopefully loop 4, I don't know, maybe it'll loosen up a little bit, but see what I can do. In the middle of loop 4, but my knee's gotten really bad and I'm rendered to walking, so not the greatest of times. I think I'm just gonna walk to the next aid station, but then I might just pull myself out, because as soon as I start running, it's like the entire side of my body is just like pain. So I think it's best to not push that. So it sucks, but kind of had a feeling. We are at the end of loop 4. Here we are. I think I might just walk to the end. Why not? And I'll finish it. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna walk. All right. We haven't ran in a while, but we can still walk. Why not finish it by walking? Coming up on a nice river. We're coming up on 25-mile mark. Not how I was hoping it would end, but at least I finished it. It'll be 6.5 hours. I was hoping to get it done in 5.5, similar to the last time, but it's not gonna happen this time. So we're gonna have to go to the doctors, check the knee out, and then we'll go from there. But here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and cross the finish line.